in pursuit of quality, we need to solve problems. And one of the techniques is to think a little bit more than everybody else does and look for the root cause and do a root cause analysis. What are the real causes of problems? A lot of times we just blame things to get the problem. Oh, we have a problem. Oh, it's just that, or it's just that. We make an assumption or we jump to a conclusion just so we can kind of get past it. But really, are we working on the root cause of the problem? What is the real reason that something happened? Previously in a video, you looked at the fishbone thing where we have, all of the things that could happen. We have the problem, and is it man? Is it due to employees? Is it due to the machines? Is it due to the environment? Things like that. Speaking of which, the environment, there was a product that we had on our ranch. I won't go into details, but it literally said on the side, this cap might or might not fit depending on what day it was made. I guess, I hate to assume, but I'm not at the factory. Maybe it was the humidity or something that caused the plastic to act funny or something, I don't know. Okay, so a technique that we have is the 5 whys, where we ask why 5 times to get to the root cause of the problem or the situation. Here's a common example that's on the internet. The car won't start. So now the 5 whys can take you down the wrong path, but hopefully you can get on the right path. You might ask, first of all, the car won't start. Is it out of gas? Nope. It'll try to turn. So no, it won't turn. The battery is dead, so it won't turn over. The battery is dead. Yes. Well, why is the battery dead? Is the battery old? No, it's a new battery. Well, further investigations will show that maybe the alternator belt is broken. Then you ask, why would the alternator belt be broken? Is it too tight? What's wrong with it? No, it's just old. Well, why was there an old carburetor belt on, alternator belt on the car? Nobody replaced it. It was the original one. It's over 5 years old and they don't last more than 5 years. So why was it still on there? Well, maybe it was due to the employees not being trained, or going back to our previous video about creating our own problems. The maintenance people wanted to make their budget, so they were cutting back on replacing things. So either one of these could have been the root cause of the problem. The mechanics, the training program didn't tell them about the alternator belt needed to be changed every 5 years. Or maybe they were trained and they wanted to make their budget so they would get their bonus. Well, let's not give bonuses. Budgets are important, but it's also important to have vehicles that operate. So there you go. This week our pot licker came into the house and went to sleep on the couch, and we're going, why would the dog be, it's out of control. We can yell at the dog, spank the dog, kick the dog, and all of that. Well, we get the dog out of the house, and before you know it, he comes back and sits on the couch. We're going, shucks, man, this dog is out of control. Well, what are we going to do? We're going to yell at it, scream at it, kick it. What are we going to do? And we'll go, this dog has never done this. Why would he be doing it now? And at this time, weeks ago, last week, we were having a flea outbreak. So you go, do you blame the dog for trying to get away from the fleas? Well, get rid of the fleas. And then you go, well, why do we have fleas to begin with? Well, we didn't spray the fleas. When there was a few of them, we didn't spray it. We should have, and the whole thing just fleas everywhere. So spray the fleas. Did that fix the problem? Well, maybe we should have a flea spraying regimen that we get on so this doesn't happen again. If we get that taken care of, dog stays outside and is happy. So, root cause. Try to think a little bit more, get a little bit deeper, use your fishbone for potential sources and go and who knows, maybe the car wasn't working because the mechanics weren't properly trained or alerted, or maybe they were just trying to make budget. Maybe they were upset at management and couldn't wait to see the car break down. Well, why would they be upset at management? Theory X, management style, toxic management. Created employees that don't care. Now your vehicles don't work. Why do we have toxic management? Well, maybe managers aren't trained. Maybe managers are benchmarking other managers and creating employees that don't care about the car.